Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm so excited right now to be going live on 3 platforms all at the same time. This is amazing. I'm doing a little test run on streaming this live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube all at once. So bear with me if I have any technical difficulties, but happy Sunday. I'm Hallie Avolio from Sassy Healthy Fit. If you don't already know me, I'm thrilled to get to know you. If you are watching this live, please feel free to drop any comments, say hello, leave your questions, all of the above. Let me know where you're watching this so I know where to find you. And if you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to hit #replay and let me know you were here so I can say hello and drop you a DM afterward. So welcome. I'm really excited to be here. And many of you have probably seen my show, Sassy AF TV. Maybe you've listened to the podcast, the Sassy AF audio experience. Maybe you're brand new and you have no idea who I am. Either way, I'm thrilled you're here. I welcome you. And I wanted to share with you a big announcement, which is Sassy AF TV will be live streaming every Wednesday, starting this Wednesday. And my first guest is one of my very favorite people. You may know her, Annie Lieb. Her show is called Living with Annie-tude, and she and I are so aligned in so many ways. She has a beautiful message about authenticity, about living in your purpose and your passion. And we are going to have such a blast chatting, asking the questions, doing all the things. So I'm really excited to be able to have this opportunity to come to you live every week. Thank you. I can't see who's on, but I see a lovely comment. I'll have to check later because it doesn't tell me who you are, but awesome. I'm glad you're doing a podcast too. Feel free to drop your name. I think if you're not signed into StreamYard, I can't see your name, but welcome. Thank you for being here. So I wanted to just share with you a little bit about how Sassy AF TV came to be and tell you why I'm really honored to have this opportunity to go back to a live broadcast, and it goes back to its roots. So if you know me at all, you know that I'm kind of a woman of action and I like to just make things happen. I've been known to say, just do the damn thing. And sometimes that bites me in the butt a little bit because I do something and I don't really think through all the steps and all the process. But you know what? That's okay, because to me, that's how I stand in my authentic power and my authentic space. So about 1.5 years ago, I had this crazy idea that I was going to live stream an interview with awesome people that would bring value to my audience. And at the time I was like, oh, I have this great idea, but I had literally no clue on the logistics, how to make it happen, how to bring it to life, how to do any of it. And so I, on a kind of a wing and a prayer, I asked some friends who are also entrepreneurs and I said, shoot, how do I live stream onto Facebook? Because at the time that was the only access that I had for live streaming. And they told me a tool that I could use. So I just went for it. And once I did the first episode, which was all about self-care and crystals, and it was so fun with my friend Elise Falzone, you can go back to that episode on YouTube from Sassy AF TV Season 1 if you want to check out my very first interview. That was in July of 2019. So that continued and it became a weekly experience. And then in about December or January of 2020, guess I should turn my phone off, the fun of live stream. I had this idea, oh, I should make this into an audio podcast. Again, I was like, this is great. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have an audio podcast from my live TV show that's on Facebook. And then after the fact, I'm like, well, shoot, how do I do that? But again, I figured it out. I found the tool. I figured out how to get the audio out of it. And it's just been getting better and better. So the Sassy AF audio experience now streams live on iTunes, Apple iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all the places that you listen to podcasts. And again, I figured it out and I was very excited to do that. And so that was in February. And it keeps getting better and better. Like I keep adding in new things, right? So I get a little fancier with the technology, with the editing, the intros, the outros, all the things. The guests have been phenomenal. I've had guests from all over the world on my show. We've covered all sorts of topics and it's been so much fun. It's one of my very favorite parts of my job is to have the opportunity to connect with amazing people who have such wonderful stories and lessons to teach us and that we can learn from both in life, in business, in our self-care, in our self-love. And so that's what really lights me up and makes me feel really excited and energized about what I'm doing. Hey, Simon. Hey, oh, my mom's on here too. Hi. Oh, I love it. This is so fun. So now, sorry, I had to lost my train of thought there. Again, live. Here we go. So come back to right now. I recently got access to be able to live stream on LinkedIn, which thank you, LinkedIn. I'm very, very appreciative. And I thought, you know what? Let's go back to the roots instead of having it be this pre-recorded interview that I have to edit and do all these steps and it takes me a little bit to get it out. Let's do it real and raw and get in the moment and do the thing. So here we are. So this Wednesday, November 4th at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern will be my very first LinkedIn Live, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, all at the same time, live Sassy AF TV. And don't you worry, the audio will still get on the podcast. You'll still be able to hear it if you are somebody that prefers it. And of course, it'll be living in all those places as a pre-recorded or recorded show. So if you miss it live, you could still go back and watch it on YouTube anytime you want. So that's my big announcement. I'm thrilled. I'm really excited. I really jive on this live energy. I think that it makes things very real and authentic. And it's so perfect that our first chat with Annie is going to be about the real meaning of authenticity. And it's funny because authentic is one of those words that I feel like gets thrown around all the time. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you say, I'll have to come back to the comments because if you're not logged into StreamYard, I can't see who you are. Chilly, Wisconsin. It's still warm here in Santa Barbara, by the way. I am like roasty, but it gets cool in the evenings. So I hope you stay warm in Wisconsin. Authentic. What does that mean to you? I want to pose that question. So anybody watching, if you're watching this in the replay, again, hit hashtag replay. But what does the word authentic mean to you? So I'm going to let you think on that for just a moment while I take a sip of water. So I've been thinking for a long time about the word authentic because when I first started in this world of personal development and self-care and self-love and teaching others how to really put themselves first, which is what Sassy Healthy Fit and being Sassy AF is all about, is standing in your authentic power. That word authentic was thrown around like all the time. Oh, I'm so authentic. I am authentically this, I'm authentically that. And I thought, I hear people use this word a lot, but I'm not sure they actually know the meaning of the word. As in, I don't feel like they're showing up really standing in their truth and what it means to be authentic. So I just want to offer my definition of authenticity, which part of the reason that I'm showing up today on a Sunday, by the way, with no makeup, because to me, this is who I am. I don't need to put on a mask. Now, don't get me wrong. I love makeup. You could have seen my Halloween pictures. I just posted those. I love putting on a little makeup. I love doing my hair. I love getting dressed up. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I also love just showing up as me in my real self. And my real self varies. So sometimes I'm like in a mood of, I want to get all dolled up. And other times I just want to be chill and show up with my hair in a messy bun and no makeup on. For me, being authentic is also knowing that you can speak your truth, that you can say what's on your heart, because when you speak from your heart, you speak authentically and you're always saying what's true because it's true to you. And if you're speaking out of love and kindness, then you are being authentic. So these are the values of authenticity and why this conversation is so important. It's not about saying to the world, hi, look at me, I'm authentic. It's about acting in your belief system and really knowing what your core values are, what defines you as you, which brings me to one of my very favorite topics, core values. And if you're feeling so inclined, drop me one of your core values in the comments. I would love to know how you identify at your core, because it's going to be a little bit different for all of us. So I'll share with you, and I've shared this before. So if you've seen me go live before, if you've seen any of my work, you might already be familiar with my list. But some of the words that come up for me in my core values are energy, leadership, love, authentic, empathy, compassion, and creativity. And I hold these values very, very dear to me. And I write them down in my journal every single morning there are a couple of mornings I don't write in my journal, but anytime I write in my journal, I write those words down at the very top page of my journal. And the reason is because I want to remind myself when I'm doing anything throughout my day, am I acting in alignment with my core values? And if I'm acting in alignment with my core values, then I know that I'm creating my authentic space, and it's always a hell yes. But I'll tell you, the times when I've done something or made a decision or a choice, or I've been with somebody where there's a misalignment of core values, oh, I feel that in my body. I feel that like really uncomfortable in your belly, kind of like, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing to myself? So that's what I want you to think about when you think about your core values. And when you think about what it means to be authentic, I want you to think about, is it a hell yes because you're standing in your authentic power? Or is it, oh, I'm not sure about that, and now I'm contracting as opposed to expanding, right? If you physically contract at the thought of an action or a person or words that are being said, then I need you to do a self-check and be like, what are my core values and where's the misalignment? But if it feels like full expansion and you're like, this is so me, I am ready to go, then you know that you're standing in your authentic power and you are aligned with your core values. So I can't wait to dive into this more with Annie on Wednesday, but that's just a little sneak preview of what you can expect in that conversation. So make sure you tune in Wednesday afternoon, November 4th, 3 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So if you want to be part of the conversation, if you want to drop comments, if you want to share with us as we go, please, I invite you, I welcome you. If you want to catch it later on the replay, that's absolutely fine. Make sure you say hello. Make sure you drop me a little comment to let me know you watched in the replay. And I'm so thrilled that you are here, that we get to do this together, and that we get to have this experience to do this live stream, Sassy AF TV, as it was intended from the very beginning. So thank you for being here today. I hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Happy November 1st. If you're in the United States, we get that extra hour today. So I hope you, well, in most of the states of the United States, we have 1 extra hour today. So I want to remind you to use it wisely, use it doing something aligned with your core values in your authentic power, and make sure to keep it sassy AF. All right, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you Wednesday. Don't forget, Wednesday, 11/4, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye.